Welcome to another episode of Inspiring Minds Conversation. At Inspiring Minds, we believe that the world is shaped by thinkers, dreamers, and doers. Those who challenge the ordinary, push the boundaries, and start and create lasting impact. We are here to celebrate educators transforming lives, the business leaders defining success, the healers bringing hope, the change maker lifting the communities, and the visionaries are inspiring the next generation. We are not just a platform. We are a movement built on the foundation that every great ideas, every selfless effort, and every bold step forwards deserve to be recognized. We bring you this conversation because we know that when we honor those who make a difference, we light a spark for others. By sharing these journeys of passion, resilience, and impact, we hope to inspire more people to step up, take action, and change the world in their own way. Joining us today is a business leader who operates with fierce and conviction that leadership is not a designation, but a decision you make every single day. She operates right at the high stake intersection of business strategy and human capital, where the decisions are hard, stakes are real, and the margin of mediocrity is zero. Today, she leads the India recruitment business as Sage IT, driven by absolute belief that the talent is not merely a support function, but the core foundation on which every single business outcome is built. Throughout her distinguished career, she has built high performing teams that thrives under pressure, shaped talent strategies, and outlast market trends. She earned the trust of CXOs as a true strategic partner. She is known for challenging assumptions, driving difficult conversations, and pushing the organization forward, one critical hire and one accountable leader at a time. Her philosophy is centered on a certain environment where accountability is owned by in every level and where people don't just meet expectations, they exceed their own. Her expectation impacts and very widely recognized, earning from the prestigious Women of the Impact Leadership Excellence Award and naming her one of the top 50 HR inspiring minds. Yet, for her, recognition is not just a checkpoint, not a destination, as she continuously raised the bar of her team, her organization, and herself. Our guest for this conversation is Monika Naidu. Monika, thank you so much for being with us here too. Before we start up with the discussion, I would like to have a small introduction from you.
Thank you, Dr. Vishal. Thank you so much for bringing me into this platform and helping me inspire other inspiring minds. People who don't probably stop at what they have achieved, but they look forward for more. My name is Monica. I work as a vice president with Sage IT. I manage the India recruitment business for my organization. I am basically from Mumbai, have been in Hyderabad for more than a decade now. So you can call me a Mumbaiite or you can call me a Hyderabadi. Both works for me.
Okay, Monica, let's dig deep into your career plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so that every successful career has definitely a starting point. Okay, so
Yes.
we all started working as an executive and then slowly reaching, coming up with the ladder. So manager, senior manager, general manager, and so on. So that is where everyone started from. Okay,
Yes.
I want you to go a little more deep back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and help me understand that how did your professional journey actually started? So when you started in your career, before that, I want to go into.
Sure. So, Dr. Vishal, I come from the era where 2 decades back, the BPO was booming. It was like a lifestyle that, people who were working in a BPO industry, there were a lot of US investment companies who had invested in BPOs here in India. And when I say BPO, these are all international BPO. So the standards were very high at that point of time. Not that the bar has come down now, but there were a lot of organizations who were very serious about the BPO business. And yeah, I was pulled up by the crowd, by the atmosphere. I was the Gen Z in those days, maybe 2 decades back. And chalo, even I want to go and join a BPO. And the first job that probably I did was with a Marks and Spencer credit card, that was a UK based thing. And when I started my first job, it was a 3 months of a classroom training. So it was the voice and accent training, then the process training, then on the job training. But trust me, Dr. Vishal, it might sound when people look at me now, and if I say that I started a couple of months of my career starting with a BPO, people might think otherwise. But trust me, those foundation days of me working there taught me discipline, taught me timings, taught me resilience, taught me dedication, because it was again going back to school. We I literally burned midnight oil to ensure that I clear my assessments. It was again like a re-exam and things like that. You're not supposed to make any mistake. Every second counts when you're working there. And I think my first job landed me in a very professional environment, and that is something I owe to that industry, which I still take it forward. So that's about how I started my career.
Okay, and from Monica, from there, how you entered into the way you are today,
All
the
right.
HR.
Yeah. So when I was working into the BPO industry, then I moved to Pune. This was in Mumbai. Then I moved to Pune. Got into a company called Zensar Technologies, and that's when I got exposed to IT. 2 decades back, people didn't know. I mean, at least people from my background, we didn't know what is IT all about and things like that. So I was a part of Zensar Technologies. That is when I got to know that, wow, this is how the IT company operates, and this is how bigger giants in the company. That is when I also came to know what are the big names in the industry. What is MNC all about? And that's how I got into the IT. I started with pre-sales initially, and then I got into the recruitment cycle. And since then, I would say almost 18 years is what I have been working into the talent acquisition in the recruitment industry. Initially, a couple of years I worked for US recruitment, and then more than a decade I've been working for the India market.
Okay, so is this career that you are in right now? Okay, this is what you always wanted, or did life take you in this direction?
I wouldn't lie here, Dr. Vishal. Yes, life took me to this direction, but yeah, I love what I'm doing, and I always loved what I have done for the 2 decades when it comes to my career. I'm somebody who loves talking to people. I'm a people person, and my portfolio, my job, it requires a lot of human interaction. A lot of people work that I do, and yes, every step, every phase of my career, I can say that yes, I have enjoyed it, and probably because I enjoy what I'm doing, I put in a little more of hard work, and a little more of dedication is always there.
In last 20 years of your work, starting from working into BPO, then working as a pre-sales into IT, and then moving into recruitment. Okay, so what are the looking back into the entire 20 years of journey, which was the biggest challenge during your early years?
So when I was working in the US recruitment, there was a time that I joined a company as a recruitment manager, and maybe in less than 3 months I was made the operations head for the entire firm here. And this is something that probably I was very young. I had just started working as a manager, and then handling such a big portfolio wherein you have to build something from scratch in an organization was something that the expectation bar suddenly raised. So there was a phase for like 2 to 3 years of time wherein it's like overnight I had to keep myself upskilled on something. There was something new I had to learn. There was something new I had to upgrade. There was a lot of innovation. There was again a lot of people management. There were seniors who were working under me. They were reporting to me. So yeah, a lot of challenges during that phase, which I faced. Made mistakes, but yeah, learned a lot. And I guess when you make mistakes, when you learn from them, you ensure that you probably don't repeat it. Again in future if you are intelligent. And for the last 10 years when I have been working in like a little more senior leadership, I guess all those mistakes have helped me to overcome and do the right things.
So you have almost 20 years of experience, the
Yes.
challenges you have faced, okay, and the learning was a lot of them. Okay,
Yes.
and the last challenge that you told that you got an opportunity where you are new to that framework, okay, new to that
Yes.
project, and
Yes.
you successfully did that project. Okay,
Yes.
so I take it was as one of the proudest moment. Definitely, if I would had been at on your in your shoes, then it would definitely be my proudest moment. But still, which entire career apart from this would be your the proudest moment?
The proudest moment, I would say there has been many, Dr. Vishal, because every company, uh, for me, my proudest moment has been like so many that it's so difficult right now to recollect one, because for me, when I work with my team members, if I've taught them something, if I have, they have learned something from me, and when they speak on a certain forum, or when they talk about me, I can see that people have written posts about me on LinkedIn, or people have written somewhere about me that stating, this was the woman that I look up to. This is the woman that I've learned something from. I think those tiny moments have been one of the proudest for me. When people say they look up to me, फैमिली वालों को तो कई बार लगता है हम नकारे हैं, हम कितना भी कुछ अचीव कर ले लाइफ में, राइट? बट या some of these moments, when somebody else, they look, even if somebody has said even once that I want to be like her, or wish I could do something like this that she's doing currently, those are all the proudest moments for me. But yeah, God's grace, 2026 has been a great year for me. June has been incredible month for me, and I have won two awards recently. One is the Inspiring Mind Top 50 HR Talent Minds in India, and the process, which I was involved in, the process in which that even personally I got evolved in terms of the presentations, the fitment analysis, and the scrutiny that these forums has gone ahead to identify those 50 people. Again, that's a lot of learning for me. The other award that I received in the month of June was a Women of Impact Leadership Excellence Award here in Hyderabad. That's again a very big forum. So yeah, a sort of people recognize me now because of these two awards, and it's like people usually say it's a feather on my cap. I have two feathers on my cap, this year in the month of June. So yeah, definitely these two are the proud moments for me. Now I feel that even if I retire, probably from 2026, it's like any year I can look forward to get retired, because these are really few proud stamps in my career that I have achieved recently, Dr. Vishal.
That depends upon you. It's altogether your decision, Monica. But I think the younger generation need us. Okay,
Yeah,
let's give us some more time to them. Okay, so
sure.
whatever, because one day everyone has to go.
Yes,
Okay, so the legacy we leave behind is more important than whatever the assets we create. Okay,
correct.
so definitely it takes time to leave the legacy behind. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would request you to reconsider that taking the retirement. People
Yeah,
need you.
sure. Definitely, yes.
Okay, so tell me about one achievement that actually changed the entire career, your career.
I would say the recent company that I'm working with, Dr. Vishal, Sage IT, I joined here as a vice president. I have been managing the India business here. But sometimes what happens is, with great, I would like to say the Spider-Man dialogue here, with great power comes great responsibility. And this is the role that probably I have realized that the more powerful you are, the more responsible you have to be. Just because you're powerful, you just can't make any random decisions. There are um, uh, the kind of decisions that you take, things are at stake, whether good, bad, ugly, the outcomes reflect, there are so many team members that you have, there are so many employees that you have to take care of, and then it's all about the company image as well, that you portray within the company and outside of the company. So yeah, one thing that I realize is that with more power comes more responsibility, and I think Sage IT is something that has given me the platform wherein uh, it has not only taught me a lot of things which probably we assume that we know, but when we actually work on them, we realize no, there is a lot of more learning ahead. So
Right.
yeah, this is one moment, or this is one company that I can say that there has been a life changing. And probably that is one of the reason that I got eligible for the two recognitions this year too.
So Monica, we always believe that definitely when we keep on getting successes, actually it helps us, to grow much faster. Okay, but there are always setbacks. Okay, that
Yes,
helps, that
yes,
pulls you down. Okay,
yes,
momentarily, or it's a long, depending upon how you take it.
yes.
Okay, so it is very easy to people uh, know about you or from learn from your successes. Okay, but at Inspiring Minds we took it, take it all together a different way. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
even the failures, because the case studies what we used to learn in the management during our MBAs and so on. So we used to learn that this company made that mistake, and because of that mistake, this happened bad with the organization, and then correction was there, and or we used to get asked question by our faculties that give us
Right.
the suggestion that what would be had been better.
Correct.
Okay, so taking on that stride, I would ask you a little bit of question about your setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is there any opportunity you wish you had taken?
Uh, Not really, Dr. Vishal. I think in my case, I have made the right choices in life, and I don't really regret taking any opportunity or missing out on any opportunity as well. So I think God has been very kind to me on this aspect.
So tell us about a setback or a disappointment. I will not say as disappointed, but a setback that taught you an important lesson.
Yeah. Very good question, I would say, Dr. Vishal. And not many people ask this question, and not many people are even ready to answer this question, I would say. This is during COVID times because there was a complete work from home. India was not prepared to work from home during COVID days. Work from home was never a concept here in India. The company that I was working for during those days, I was hired for a particular role and responsibilities. But then what happened during COVID? Uh, People used to suddenly overnight fall sick, right? Or their family members would fall sick. I do not come from a core technical background, but then also there were things that I had to take it up for other people because there were nobody else to handle that. So I am a person by nature, personally and professionally. If I see a crisis, I jump into it at times without even thinking that what would be the outcome, whether I am ready to take up that roles and responsibility, or whether I know that task or no. It is within my nature, and which has again taught me few things, as you rightly asked the question. So I got into a PMO sort of a role. I even became a project manager. Probably there were multiple hats that I started wearing during COVID during COVID period, because I saw that okay, this is one area that nobody is working on. When I work for a company, I try to take I try to be responsible. I think that's the right word. And then I realized that some of the tasks that I have taken into onto me is not, I'm not the right person to deliver them, because my knowledge is very limited for that. And when you have limited knowledge, you cannot think outside of the box,
Right.
right? So sometimes, yes, we take up things with a good intention. We think that yes, we can do it, but then our capabilities, our learnings, education, everything in the past contributes to the task that we are owning up, is what I felt. I did fail in certain areas because that was not my forte. I did not understand. But people who were involved in that, the teams who were involved with that, I was able to build up a rapport with them. They helped me understand. And then they ensured that I'm able to give the timely updates to the management on those tasks. So I think it was more of my people relationship again that worked, that charm worked, at that time also. But yeah, one thing is sometimes when we don't know things, we our intention is clear, our conscious is clear that we want to help somebody else, but then because we don't know, our knowledge is limited, the outcome, the result doesn't fall into the same bucket or the same category at times. So this is one thing that I learned. So now I am little cautious about what I'm getting into.
Okay. So Monica, uh, let's assume something. Okay.
Hmm.
So we have got a time machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can travel back to the back in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you are sitting in that time machine and you have
Mm-hmm.
got an opportunity to correct one mistake that you have done,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay, what would that be?
Um, I don't know if I really mean this, but since you have asked this question, I'll answer that, Dr. Vishal. Is that one thing I miss that I'm not from an engineering background at times. I should have done something technical, something, because the way things are shaping up these days, the way and the industry that I belong to currently where I'm working, I wish that, I was a little more technical, that the knowledge, yes, I've gathered a lot of knowledge, but hands-on experience is something that I don't have. In fact, my parents visited me a couple of weeks back, and I was telling my dad is an engineer, and I was telling him, Papa, I wish you could have also put me into engineering, when I was studying. So yeah, that's something that if we have a time machine and if I go back, I would like to do something on the technical side of my education. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting one. Okay. Monica, not going into the general definition, but everyone, personally, I have been mentored by a number of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is has been a blessings for me. Okay, and that I have whatever I am today. I may not be that good a person or that good a professional. Okay, but still, whatever I am today, I have tried that I make my mentors proud of myself. Okay.
Right.
So there would be must someone in your life who believed in you before you believed in yourself.
Yes. Um, right, Dr. Vishal. So here, for the last few years, when I have started working in the leadership role, I would say I've been working very close to the management, CXO, CEOs of the companies, and each one of them has given me the insight. In fact, there are times that I don't believe in myself, the way you portrayed the question, Dr. Vishal, but they believed in me, and they said, no, Monica, you can do this, I think you can do this, and they gave me the platform to excel. They gave me the freedom to operate the way I wanted to. Um, my my the current company that I'm working with, Sage IT, my CEO, Mr. Sagar, yes, I think he gave me wings to fly. I can say that. That there are few things that when I'm stuck, or I'm not sure about things, and he says, "Don't worry, Monica. I think you can do it." So that has sort of given me a lot of confidence. And uh, your mentor, people whom you work with, definitely matters a lot, Dr. Vishal, because doesn't matter what designation, what role you're working in any organization, you will always have ups and downs. You will always have a bad day. Uh, you know. And sometimes it's not bad colleagues, or it's not a bad company, it's not a bad environment, it's just a bad day. So you need that one person in your company, that you would want to pick up the phone, or talk to, or go for a cup of coffee with that person, just to make you feel better. And I'm sure everyone around them have that one person around them that they work with.
So, Monica, when you brought the concept of bad day, okay, I remember one of my mentors used to say, "There is no bad day. Okay, there is a bad second." Okay,
Yes.
so at that particular moment, you feel that it's everything is going bad and everything, but still, if you are good, you struggle back and you day.
Mhm.
So it's a moment. Okay,
It's
it's
just,
not a day that you are wasting because it's a 24 hours day.
of
So
course,
24
yes.
hours day cannot be a bad day. Okay, it's
Yes.
just a moment. Leave that moment, proceed further, and you will have the another, if it is for 10 minutes or 15 minutes blockage time, so you have got another 23 hours and 45 minutes. That's a good day.
Absolutely, yes, Dr. Vishal. I so much agree with you, because it's just a bad, maybe couple of minutes, but the impact is so high at times, and a human is a emotional animal. I would say, they get emotionally affected and all of that, and that sort of, prolongs things, which uh, I think that I'm sure people always have these one or two people or few people around them that would just make their day. And just to add to that, Dr. Vishal, so I operate from the Hyderabad office. I have team members working pan India. I have people working from the US as well, with whom I speak day in day out. And so at least in Hyderabad office, I have this concept called a cup of coffee. The code word is a cup of coffee. So I have informed my team, my colleagues that if you're having a bad day, I don't know if I can help you, but I'm there to listen to you for a couple of minutes. Just come and tell me, Monica, can we have a cup of coffee? I will try and drop everything. I'll keep my work aside for a couple of minutes. I will either have a cup of coffee in the office, or if time permits, I'll take you out for a coffee. But yes, I will sit, I will talk to you. And in my capacity, whatever I can do to help you, I'll definitely do it. And sometimes I believe, Dr. Vishal, this, bad day or a bad moment or a fraction of second, it's all about, we want somebody to listen to us. That's all.
Right.
That solves half of a problem, I think.
Monica, as you also said that mentors do build us whatever we are. Okay,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
gives us the direction.
Yes.
Okay, so you have given one way of thinking that why mentorship is important today. Okay,
Yes.
so can you give me some more important thing that why people should take up mentorship, not that coaching and everything, because there is a difference between people do and get confused between coaching and mentoring. Okay,
Right.
so I want you to give throw a light on what actually you believe that mentoring is important.
Um, Mentor is not just a word, Dr. Vishal. It's something that is created. A person, if he or she is called a mentor, that means they have done good, bad, ugly in their life. Either they have done it themselves or they have learned it looking at other people around them. So they know what needs to be done in life. What is success? How did they achieve their success? What is it that they did, they failed, they again got up, and then they again tried. They must have tried 1,000 times. um, Coaching is something wherein, again, I am not trying to demean coaching here. I'm not trying to put the flavor of mentorship ahead of coaching here. But coaching is something, I'm not sure the concept. It is about life experiences. Coaching is something they go based on a syllabus. All right. Now, syllabus is something that can be relatable to somebody, that might not be relatable to somebody because it is already published. When you talk about a mentor, what happens is these are the people who have achieved something in life. They have become something. They have had their own experiences of good, bad, ugly, and they are they also must have either learned it from somebody with their own experiences. So wearing a mentor hat is something. It's a long way that you get it, Dr. Vishal. It's not like you just get it. You have to earn it, is what I can say. So definitely having a mentor is something, as I said, the concept of the cup of coffee. And, when I go to people in my office, when I go to my CEO, things like that, I know that I'm convinced that if I go to them with this problem, I will get a solution. And trust me, they do have a solution for the problem. Some of the problems are in the mind, but they are the people. They know that it is, if it is actually in the mind, or it is a real time problem, or we are thinking too much, or we have created the problem ourselves by thinking too much about it. So yes, mentors are very important. I think because this is more of life experiences, people. And coaching is something which is more of a classroom, more of a curriculum curated for us.
Okay, Monica, we both are, a part of the mentorship program by Elevate
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
Okay, so you have been also doing mentorship for, for some time, and I also have been involved into mentorship program. Okay, what motivates you to mentor others?
What motivates me to mentor others is somebody else doing good in life because of me. If I can contribute 0.001% also to that, That's a different feeling. That's like getting high on something, Dr. Vishal. It's like um, feeling proud about something that yes, you have achieved something in life, and you're trying to give a piece of that to somebody else who will help them in their career path as well.
Okay, Monica, definitely you talked about the characteristics of a mentor. Okay, but you also understand that all students, when we were in the class, students does not have the first or second or third. Okay, they were middle benchers, they were back benchers.
Back benches, yes. Yes,
Okay,
Dr. Vishal.
and there were some front benches. Usually, that's the definition. Usually,
Yes.
people used to say. Okay,
Yeah,
because every that's actually the characteristic of the people. That's the definition that the backbenchers are like that or the middle benchers are that, but somewhere down the line the people are in general good. Okay, and they can do much better than what they are doing right now.
correct.
Okay, so taking on that, what would be the qualities you will be looking for the mentees?
Um, One thing I feel that punctuality, I'm not sure if people really realize that how important punctuality is in life, because being punctual in life has given me a lot of brownie points in my entire career. Discipline is again something that the young generation sometimes they don't take punctuality and discipline seriously. So punctuality doesn't just mean that coming on time or leaving on time. Punctuality also means a lot of discipline maintenance in the day-to-day curriculum or day-to-day activities as well. So what is important is important. Doesn't matter even if you have to spend a little more extra time on that. Uh, Self-learning, self-motivated. These are few things, Dr. Vishal, that I really feel, because personally, these are the things that has helped me reach at this juncture of my career. So, and I also believe in leading by example. So I'm sure if I'm doing the same, the team, the people who work with me, they see something. Okay, if she's doing it, maybe there's something good in doing that. So leading by example is something that again I follow a lot.
So, Monica, building on the same premises, what advice would you give to someone who is starting their career today?
Okay, don't give up is one thing that I would say, because what happens is you never know how close you are to reaching the success, or in achieving what you actually want to achieve. Sometimes we are very close to the finishing line, we are very close to complete the task that, or the certification, the course, or the job that we want. We give up very close to the finishing line. So one thing that I would say is don't give up. Keep trying about this, unless you feel that this is not the right thing that you should be doing it. But till then, don't give up. Just keep pushing for it, keep working hard towards it.
So, if the same advice you would like to give to your younger self,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is it the same advice?
Yes, definitely it is the same advice. Discipline, punctuality is something that start off my career, because I look up to my dad on this, Dr. Vishal. He's very punctual, very disciplined. He's an engineer by profession and by education, but he's not from the army background, or the services background. But this is one thing that I have inherited from him, and it has worked out for me. And a lot of things that I feel that I'll use this Hindi phrase here: "Koi kaam chota ya bada nahi hota hai." Work is work. So this is one more thing that I've learned from my dad, is that doesn't matter whether it is sometimes your job or it is not your job. As long as this is something that needs to be done, it's okay. Go ahead and do it. So for me, I don't give up. That is definitely one thing. If somebody else is not doing it, but the task needs to be completed in a certain time frame, sam dam dan bhed, I will ensure that it is done, and I don't give up on that.
Okay, that's great, and that's a great advice. Okay, Monica, one thing more while having an advice. Okay, what are the mistakes young professionals should avoid to do that?
One is, again, I would relate that to the previous question that you asked, Dr. Vishal, is that, don't give up on things quickly, and don't keep changing your profession, or, the line of work path, or, the professional path that you're getting into. Don't keep changing that. Because then what happens is, you are jack of all, master of none sort of a thing. That sort of, sometimes we think, okay, this is, I think I have taken this stream, but I think I'm not liking it, or maybe it's too tough for me. Let me leave it. So in fact, in spite of, rather than doing this, what you should do is take some time to actually evaluate what is it that you like and what is it that you want to do, and then pursue that. Don't keep changing it again and again.
Right, Monica. So, Monica, you said about the stream. Just usually, actually, it's for your interview, but I would like to, say about my experience when we
Please,
used to
Dr. Vishal.
there. So, I was good in finance. One of my friend was good in marketing. One was very good in operations. Okay, so our HR was the major, and the other was a minor. So we used to take finance, operations, marketing, and so on minors. Okay, and all the minors we were very good in that. Okay, and we all went for HR
Okay.
as a special, first job or whatever you say. So the college used to say the bright, usually the HRs are taken as the those who do not like marketing, finance, HR, something, they land up in doing
Yes.
HR. Okay,
Right.
and we have the best of the best students going in the HR.
Correct.
Okay, so even my faculty used to those my one of my friend who was in marketing, the faculty of marketing used to say, he was from the faculty was from IIM Calcutta, so he used to come say, "Okay, I will get you a good job in marketing. Why you are going taking HR?" Okay, well, sir, I want to be good in employer branding.
Correct.
Okay, and for
Of course,
that I
yes.
need to
Yeah.
understand marketing a lot, because I
Right.
will be doing something that is actually revolutionizing the everything.
Right.
Okay, so
Right.
there is no point leaving HR. I just want to, when I am, having a discussion with you, I'm just trying to understand the tips and tricks of what the marketing people used to do, and can I apply those things in HR?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So a clear vision sometimes is very important, Dr. Vishal, as you rightly said. You mentioned this example right now. Yeah, and again, do a lot of things surrounding that portfolio that you want to take it up to upscale yourself and to gather more. Sometimes we think this much of knowledge is enough. No, abundance of knowledge is not enough to work in a particular field or domain. Dr. Vishal, kitna bhi aap pad lo, whatever you do in life, but there's always a learning ahead of you. Always.
To that point, Monica, I would say that when I was very young, joined the career 1 year, 2 year of, 4 years of experience. So that time I used to say, "Man, I know a lot in HR."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and today I see say, okay, that I am watching the knowledge of sea of knowledge of HR. Okay,
Yeah.
through a telescope, not even binocular. Okay,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
so
Yes.
I am nowhere near to the sea of knowledge. Okay, so it happens when you get matured up. We think that no, we don't know actually. There are lots and lots of things to be know.
Lots of things to learn, Dr. Vishal. And then I think when maybe I can say, speak for both of us on this, that when we started our careers or when we started working, we didn't have exposure to internet, we didn't have exposure to AI, we didn't have exposure to a lot of things. But now there is a lot of knowledge available, at the drop of a hat. Like everything is available online and things like that. But still, I think that is not enough.
Yeah.
No one can ever make a statement that yes, I know everything about this. No, that's a wrong statement to make.
Okay, so Monica, some quick questions. Okay,
Yes.
so it will be a one word questions and fast.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
so it's like a
So
rapid fire round.
I planned to ask you a question, coffee or tea, but you have already mentioned that you like coffee because
No,
you term in a.
I am more of a tea person, I would say, not a coffee person. But yeah, cup of coffee sounds a little more interesting than a cup of tea. So that's why the term is cup of coffee. But I'm more of a tea person.
Okay. One word that describes your leadership style.
Inspiring.
Okay. One skill every professional should keep.
Learning should never end.
One book everyone should read.
Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Okay. And what about my book only in HRM?
I wish
Okay.
I
No
could say
issues.
that because यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that we are self-proclaiming ourselves.
Okay. So one habit you never compromise on.
Discipline.
Okay. One person who inspires you.
My CEO, Sagar.
Okay. Monica, since we are coming towards the end of our, having a discussion on inspiring minds conversation. Okay. So we always end with a signature question.
Okay.
Okay. According to you, what is the definition of an inspiring mind?
It's very difficult to describe an inspiring minds, Dr. Vishal, to put it in a one single quote. I'm very good at giving quotations and one-liners and all of that. Inspiring minds is something that people should look up to. Inspiring minds is nothing but when people say, "Hey, do you do you look at this person? This person inspires me." So here, when we talk about, well, if you're asking me about inspiring minds, it's like too many delegates, or too many people who have been there, done that, sort of people coming together, uh, so many minds coming together, and they not only inspire each other, but they're also trying to inspire people around them. And probably now that you guys are at a much larger platform, I can say that you guys are here to inspire the world.
Thank you, Monica. Okay. So, I would say that it has been an incredible powerhouse conversation with Monica. Thank you for sharing your raw, refreshing perspective on accountability, which is truly means on how the standards of a leader today. Your insight to talent brings the bedrock of business strategy, gives us a lot to think about it. And I would like to again say that here, whatever these videos are available on YouTube.
Mhm.
Okay, and these all videos are uncut, raw. Okay, we do not do any kind of editing with that because we say that if there is an editing, okay, that means whatever the perspective was supposed to be brought up was not there. Okay, so we
Correct.
put the raw videos there. Okay.
Sure.
So, to all our audience, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Inspiring Minds Conversation. We hope Monica's unapologetic commitment to excellence, ownership, and pushing boundaries inspires you to take the steps, choose leadership in your daily life, and make your lasting impact. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this conversation with someone who is ready to raise their own bar. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep doing, keep inspiring. Take care, and we will see you in the next episode. Thank you,
Thank you
Monica,
so much,
again.
Dr. Vishal. Thank you.